At an event on Saturday, a Michigan state candidate for a Senate seat encouraged his Republican supporters to, quote, show up armed to the polls this year. Let me read what he had to say. The Second Amendment isn't there for hunting rights or self-defense. It's there to protect all of the other constitutional rights. The right to bear arms tells the government the citizenry is armed. The ideal thing is to do this peacefully. That's ideal. But the American people at some point in time, if we can't change the tide, we need to be prepared to lock and load. So you ask what we can do? Show up armed. The only way I can possibly read this is as a direct call for violent action against the government of the United States. And again, this Republican candidate's name is Mike Detmer. He's the one who made these comments. He's the one telling people, show up armed. And of course, it'd be great if we could do it peacefully, but, probably can't, is what he's suggesting there. And these comments have, of course, already been turned over to the Michigan Attorney General for investigation to determine whether or not Mike Detmer may have broken the law by telling people to go to the polls this year armed, lock and load. Again, really, there's no other way to interpret these comments. If you have another way, please, God, tell me. But this does sound absolutely like this man is trying to tell people, go to the polls. If we don't win, lock and load. You've got your guns, because your guns are to take on the government itself. Now, I do have a question for these Second Amendment freaks, like people like Detmer. How is any gun you can buy going to stop a fighter jet? How's it going to stop a drone? How's it going to stop a missile? How's it going to stop a nuke or a tank or any of the other things that the United States military has on hand? That's what's so stupid about these people. You honestly think that just because you've got guns, the government is scared of you? The government has things far worse than guns. They're not scared of you. They could wipe you all out without ever leaving their office. Welcome to the era of drone warfare, and you don't have those things, thank God. So no, you're not going to overthrow the federal government of the United States. Their firepower is significantly greater than what you have. It wouldn't matter if there were 20 million of you. The U.S. government still has the upper hand with their technology and their weaponry. So get this stupid idea that you're going to show the government what's what and they're going to be afraid of you because you've got a gun. Yeah, they can snatch that from you real quick. Again, without ever leaving their office. Little remote control drone's going to handle that just fine. They're not scared of you. But the public is. And that's the problem. Because these crackpots like this do have weapons. They have weapons that could take out a whole lot of us very quickly. And that is why this does need to be investigated. And I believe, personally, Detmer needs to be arrested for this. He needs to be locked away for this. There's very few other ways to interpret this, in my opinion, as anything other than a call to arms against the federal government. This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.